Mm, 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 mm. My gosh, my gosh, my goodness gracious. What the loss. What the loss. That's something you don't want to see right there. We're going to go over the stats, get thoughts, get call in. Y'all can call in right now, get your thoughts, and let me know your thoughts and things of that nature. I'm going to put this in the chat. We'll have reactions later on from Uncle Neely, Deuce the Scoop, maybe, and a couple other guys. But first, I want to hear from everybody in the chat right now, or anybody want to call in and state your thoughts, questions, beliefs, whatever it is. You can call in. The link is in the chat right now. Call in. I'll give you 30 seconds to a minute to state what you need to state. You understand me? Let me know what you're thinking. Because, my gosh, at the end of the day, let me make sure I do this the right way. At the end of the day, we have to get better, man. We have to find a way to get better. Let me see who's talking. What y'all fake caring about? You can come on in now. Here's your chance to get on live and tell everybody what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Solo Geek, Katie missed too many open passes, too many missed opportunities. They got to do better. Clock management. Eric G entered the studio. Let's see what Eric G has to say. Let us know where you're checking in from, Eric G.
Oh yeah, I'm coming out of Nashville, Tennessee, big dog.
Eric G, let us know where you're checking in from. You're on live now, Big Dog Chico, right here checking in on the post game show. Colorado Buffaloes versus Georgia Tech.
Can you hear me, big dog?
Can't hear you. There you go.
You can't hear me?
Turn your audio down back, 'cause I hear the feedback. All right, go ahead. Where you checking in from?
Okay. Out of Nashville, Tennessee.
I hear the feedback. Turn your radio down on your TV, whatever that is. Turn that down, and then we'll get you on. Anybody else hit the link to come on in? We're gonna see what Eric G checking in from. One more time. Yeah, where you calling from, Eric G?
Out of Nashville, Tennessee, big dog.
Nashville, Tennessee. What's your thought or your comment, man? What you got going?
You know what I see out of this is I think we all we just know what to expect for real. You know, a little bit of rebuilding. We probably lucky that we did get 3 turnovers and it could have been worse. I think the team just need to find their identity right now. You know, they're catching a lot of catching on defense. I don't see no pad tapping. I see catching.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the offense, and you know, it could be a rhythm thing. You know, these guys ain't played together much. 2 more years, another year, 3 more games, 4 more games. They could swing it around and it's the rhythm. But I just see identity. Did you?
You break it up, Eric G, but
oh no.
Let me see. We'll see. I appreciate you calling in from Nashville, Eric G. And you're exactly right. We're gonna see what DJ got to say. We got DJ and Will G up in here. DJ, where you calling from?
Atlanta. How you doing?
ATL Georgia up in here, man. I'm doing good, man. Tell us what your thoughts on the game. Everybody got 30 seconds to a minute. Go ahead, let us know.
Real quick. I don't know what's going on, but Travis Hunter would not have had 1 catch with 3 minutes left going into the second quarter. I have no idea why they did not feature Omarion Miller. I have no idea why our offense acted like we've been a run team. Shador had 4,000 yards last year. I know you're trying to sit down and experiment with the run, but to abandon the pass and our identity altogether, everybody that was watching with me was like, where's your boy at? Where's your boy at? Where's your boy at? I could not find him. I couldn't find him at the end of the game. I couldn't find him in the middle of the game. The one time they threw to him, it was like a 20-yard bomb. And I'm like, okay, their secondary can't hang with us. Where is he at? Nowhere to be found with the offense. I am clueless. On the other hand, I'm sorry. Everybody has crowned Livingston as this wonder kind. Colorado State, everybody that we play that has a running quarterback, he runs man, so our backs are to him, and every time we play a running quarterback, they eat us up. The defensive effort that we put forth tonight, BDS was in there. I didn't know he was that nice. They're really developing him. Otis came in there a few times. They were doing what they had to do. 3 turnovers and we could not do anything. We tried to prove that we can run instead of using the passing game. Sincere Brown, 6'5", we heard about him all summer. Nothing. Omarion Miller, 6'2", nothing. I don't know what they were thinking about, and I'm really disturbed because I had high hopes, and they just like played like they didn't even. I'm not even getting on Salter. I I will say that because he hasn't played with us, there might have been a little bit of like uncomfortability, but there was times when he had open lanes, and I was like, "Are you trying to get drafted and you want to show that you have an arm? Why don't you do what you did at Liberty? Get the first down." He would just stop and let the play develop, and it's like we need to keep the ball moving. I'm dumbfounded by this performance. I don't know what I saw tonight. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I appreciate you checking in from the ATL. I agree with what you were saying on here for the most part. I think that at the end of the day, you're right. Salter could have played a lot better as far as he'll look back at that film and he'll say the same thing, I think, because of some of the plays that I think like right now, if you look at his numbers, 17 or 28, 159, I feel like he would say I should at least be 19 of 28 for about 200 yards because those two that were missed when he rolled out and was throwing on the run, they would have been some big plays and would have been some drive extenders, some first downs. So I think he'll look at himself and be mad about that for sure. Let me see, DJ.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. I appreciate you, DJ,
Thank you.
um, for tuning in and calling in once again. Also, Eric G. Appreciate you too.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Anybody else want to call in? The link is in the chat. All you have to do is click on that link. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in one more time for you guys, or you can scroll up to the top and click on the link if you want to come join in and let me know what you're thinking and talking about or fake caring about, man. Because I'll give you my thoughts real quick. Like, first off, running the ball, 11, 64, Michael Welch, Caden Salter, Simeon Price. Y'all see the numbers right there. I do think that we could have run the ball some out of more of okay. Let me see. Let me see. Coach Prime getting ready to go to his presser. Okay. Maybe we'll pull that up. Man, Immaculate has entered the studio. Let's see what Immaculate has to say and where they're calling from. Let's see. Oh, now Immaculate, where you checking in from?
What's going on, Big Dog? Calling from Washington, D.C.
Already, Chocolate City, man. We appreciate you. Talk to me. What do you think about the ball game?
Man, I think it was a big improvement, but one thing that I noticed in the ball game was it was too many passes behind the line of scrimmage. Like the last caller said, they were trying to prove that, they could run the ball instead of using the weapons that they had. And me personally, I just think that Pat Shermer just proved that he's not a good play caller. And I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? But from what I've seen tonight, it's like they're trying to prove too much instead of using what they already had available. Draylon Miller didn't get no touches. Well, he got touches, but barely got touches. Amarion Miller only got one catch. Um, all these receivers that we had, yeah, we've been known to be a passing team in the past, and you want to show that you can run the ball, but at the same time, it's like you got to use what's available to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the end of the game when it's a minute left and the first play out the gate is behind the line of scrimmage. Like
Yeah.
I was losing my mind. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
That set you up to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage and the clock to continue to run. Like, what are you doing?
Exactly. Like, so I'm like, I understand he got NFL experience, but there's also a reason why he's not in the NFL still. And you know what I'm saying? But
Great point.
much respect to you, Big Dog. Love the channel. I watch all the time. You and Uncle Neely and you Duke Scoops and all of that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna keep
No
watching.
doubt. No doubt. I appreciate you too, dog. Appreciate it. Chocolate City checking in, Washington, D.C. Let's go now too. We got the Tennis Channel and International Voice checking in. I know Tennis Channel coming in from San Diego. International Voice, where you here from?
I'm here from Miami, Florida.
MIAO. All the way. Shouts out to you, man. What did you think about the ball game?
I was so pissed. like, it felt like they didn't leave the quarterback. They were trying to prove the point that they were running, and our receivers were so good, they never unleashed them.
Yeah. I know could be some receivers frustrated right now, but yeah, you're exactly right.
And then the defense, like I said, every time we have to go with a running quarterback, we're playing man to man, and the quarterback just runs up and down the field on us.
Killing us. And the offensive line just leaning on us. We're not consistent enough making these stops. That's why they keep running. Why would you stop running if your quarterback is 19 for what he had? 19 156 straight, coach.
Wow.
And Jamal Haynes has 16 for 65. Parsley has 7 for 47. Eric Rivers 2 for 34. Those are crazy numbers, man.
hmm
Oh,
I just feel frustrated, but I pray we bounce back and learn.
yeah, me too, man. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you calling
All
in
right.
from Miami.
We appreciate you, man.
100. Damn, man. I'll be frustrated too, dog. Tennis Channel, talk to me.
Hey, what up, Chico? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good as I could be.
Man, we're gonna be okay. This is CU's first game. I've been following them for 2 years, bro. We're gonna be fine. Everybody talking about it's the coach, it's the plays, it's the this and this to that. Hey, it took a team effort. What they did tonight wasn't no one person did it, wasn't no two people did it. It was the whole team. I watched the team play tonight. I didn't just watch one man play. So coaches call the game, but players play it. So we're gonna be okay, bro. We're gonna be okay. It's like they say, you just got to just stay faithful, stay strong, keep going with it. Hey,
Yeah.
you get married and your wife gonna do something that you don't like, you throw her away. I don't think so. But yeah, Chico, we're gonna be okay, bro. We're gonna be fine.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. We definitely gonna be okay. We're gonna find a way to be okay. We're gonna be like Kendrick Lamar and Coach Prime said, we gonna be
Hey,
all right.
it's one of those growing pains, brother.
Yes, indeed. I appreciate the Tennis Channel for checking in. We got let me see.
Thank
Joey
you.
trying to check in too. Thank you, man. Thank you for checking in for San Diego once again. Always supporting the channel for the last couple of years. And we had somebody else trying to check in. I think Uncle Neely's trying to get in too. Soon as Coach Prime goes to his presser, we're gonna go live right here too, just like we do on the morning run. As a matter of fact, we're gonna turn this thing into the morning run. Let's do that. Let's turn it to the morning run. There you go. Let's change the mood a little bit or something. You feel me? We're gonna turn it right to the morning run and handle this thing the way that we do it. Let's go. Wake up. All of y'all are now runners now. You're now runners. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for getting in the chat. Thank y'all for supporting the channel, hitting us with the super chat and the cash apps and all the other good stuff. I appreciate y'all. We got Terrence checking in. Let's go, Terrence, right now. See what Terrence's thoughts were of the ball game. Let's see. He might have a whole new setup too.
All right. Look, I'm not working.
Goonsville
Yeah.
in the building. What up, Terrence?
No.
Man, so you viewed the game, man. You saw what happened. Couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah.
What are your takes on the ball game?
Well, first, I enjoyed the improvement in the run game. Let me say I enjoyed the improvement in the usage of our running backs going into the second half. I was tuned into the show, and we're mentioning how we had seven yards per carry from Simeon Price. We had 8 from Michael Welch, but yet we just weren't using them. So I enjoyed although I wish there was a little bit more, I did enjoy that Micah was getting more reps. But it's what's really still been on my mind was that 2-minute drill at the end, man. I would just like to see, I don't know, better usage from the timeouts, better usage with the scramble. I don't know, something, man. It's just
because
that
we leave the game with 2 timeouts.
Right.
They exhaust those timeouts somehow, some way for whatever reason. But
exactly.
At the end of the game, also we threw that screen pass that took a lot of time off the clock. And then we took a lot of time to call the next play. We didn't call the timeout right there, which could have saved us about 20 seconds because the next play, Case Salter was scrambled and it went from 38 down to 18 seconds. What we doing?
Yeah. And then 10 seconds on the Hail Mary deep throw.
Exactly.
Like, man, there was just a lot of things that could be cleaned up. But overall, I'm not too worried about the team's future. There was still.
I'll say this: we're right there, like you said. We're right there, so you can't be too upset, but you're going to be upset at the fact that you feel like you gave it up. We did it to ourselves for the most part.
Yeah. And then just defensive line play, man. We have too many studs on that defensive line for them to allow the running that was all over them the way that they were, man.
This is what I was complaining about at the end of the ball game. And please, I hope everybody listening don't take it out of context of what I'm saying. But it's about personnel. If you look at Colorado's roster and depth chart by position, I think there's about 8 to 10 defensive tackles on the line, meaning that from 295 pounds to 300 pounds, we have those guys on the line that we can use at our disposal, right? Mainly in run downs and goal line situations. What I was mad about last year and what I saw this game was we used some edge rushers, which are usually pass rushers, like an Okunlola, who can play a little bit of both, but a guy like Keaton Wade, who's a pass rush specialist, I feel like they had him in a lot of run down situations where they knew that the Georgia Tech was going to run the football and pound it right at them, and they would go right at 27, who I feel like they identified as an edge rusher and not a run stopper. So we're going to go right at him, and that could have been any edge rusher, I feel like. So I'm not picking on Keaton Wade because you're in a position doing something that you're not, out here to do and stopping the run. You're supposed to be pass rushing. So I feel like when are we going to use our personnel in those situations? Just like you have specialists in the NFL, I thought that that's what this team and really, honestly, the coaching staff would be using more of, and that's situational football with the personnel that you have. And that means that in run down situations, I'm going to have a big Otis and Barnes in, but I'm going to couple them not with 2 edge rushers. I'm going to put Amari McNeil on the edge now. I'm going to put Tawfiq Thomas on that other edge now. Now I got 4 D tackles across the front who are used to playing the damn run.
Right.
It's simple. I thought.
Yeah. No, those are perfect points. I don't know. It's just it leaves a sour taste in your mouth, but also, like, we'll be fine. We'll be good. I have faith in Salter. I'd like to see him clean up his throw on the run. There were a few solid plays that could have developed if he could have put the points on target. But I mean, he showed a phenomenal pocket presence for the most part. I'm already seeing people say, "Put Juju in. It's Juju's time." Like, guys, come on, man. Salter is going to be our quarterback for the foreseeable future. But yeah, like I was saying, man, it just leaves a sour taste in your mouth. There are a lot of personnel issues that should have been resolved, but it is what it is. Game happened. We just move on.
And people out there that would look at this and my comments and say, like I see in the chat right now, as far as like basically everybody's a coach now, or everybody got the answers now. Well, I'll tell you this: go back and look at my videos. I've been saying the same thing, homie. Been saying the same thing. So I'm not saying anything new. I know it's a new team. I know we have to gel together, and I think we played well for the most part
Oh
to
yeah.
get to that situation. But I think we did leave a lot of meat on the bone, a lot of opportunities out there. Salt is going to say he missed some passes that he felt like he could have hit. He missed some running lanes that he felt like he could have hit. But every position should look at the film and say the same thing like that. I could
Yeah.
have done better here. I should have been in this position, and they'll learn from it and hopefully go from that. Good thing is you got Delaware. What is Delaware or Delaware State? Delaware coming up,
Yeah,
and
Delaware.
then Wyoming. So these should be some bounce back games that you can, get right on and rectify those things to go into conference play.
Yeah. Oh man.
Somebody, let me see, Notorious said, Chico really had some growth because back in 2024, he used to be pissed off after a loss. I'm pissed off, but yeah, I probably wouldn't be doing a post game right now. I'd just be like, man, F all of this and just throw it down and dip out. But I'm trying to be a different person and grow, right? And plus, we're supposed to have Unc coming on with Coach Prime's press conference. Let's see. We still gonna have that. Thank you, Tiffany, also for the Cash App right there. Thanks, Tiffany. And Freeman Harris. I didn't see those two. Linda, Tiffany, and Freeman Harris. I appreciate y'all hitting that Cash App. That was right up there. The link was up there. Or at least the Cash App name, Speed Hustle TV. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So
yeah, I'm reading the chat. MSJTV, huge shout out to Quincy Wiggins, man. He's a guy that Coach Hilo has a lot of respect for, a lot of praise for, and he proved it why on the field today. That big pressure that caused that interception, man, that had me hype up here in his living room. But no, Q was edge rusher is a position that I see a lot of people commenting on. Like if there aren't a lot of tackles or if there aren't a lot of sacks, they feel like I've seen comments already saying like defense, our edge rushers did nothing, though they did a great job, especially Quincy, of keeping what's dude's name, their quarterback, whatever their quarterback,
Haynes King.
Yeah, Haynes King.
What a name.
At the beginning of the game, at least, they did a good job of keeping him contained. But
I bet they used to kill him in middle school or elementary school. Underwear King. Haynes King.
Haynes King.
Underwear King. What type of drawers you got on? I bet you don't have on no Fruit of the Loom. The kids will get on you, boy. Cam Michael is I think he's out with an injury.
Yeah.
91 on defense is a dog. He played well for the most part, I think. That's Brandon Davis Swain getting in the backfield. Chico, is it just me or has Case Salter got a weird throwing motion? I think everybody's throwing motion is different. I don't think it's
whatever's comfortable.
I don't think it's too weird, but I do think he probably is going to go and put some extra emphasis this week in practice on throwing on the run, because the ones that he did miss overthrow and wide open a couple times to the back he missed, it was all on the run throws. And even the deep pass down the field he tried to hit Draylon Miller, it was behind him. It was all on the run throws. And that's one thing that I think people may have gotten spoiled with Shedeur Sanders is this guy's pinpoint accurate, and especially even when he's outside the pocket and throwing on the run, he can really put the ball right where it's supposed to be. So we got to take our time with Salt. He's not Shedeur, but he has his own tremendous attributes, should I say. And I think once he continues to take what the defense is giving him, he'll be a real problem. Haynes King basically did that. He took what the defense was giving him. He'll pick a alley and run right through that thing. He'll let this blocks develop and run right through that thing. He wasn't trying to do too much. He just did what was there, took what the defense gave him, and that ended up with 156 yards.
All right.
Yes, indeed. I don't know. Let me see. I don't have no word. Maybe Coach Prime is taking his time. I know last time I was there, he took a while to get to the podium. So Buffalo Dorado, who's a known member in the Colorado fandom, he said it's embarrassing how loud their section is compared to ours. He was at the game. That's surprising.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From my
Dang, man.
experience, Folsom gets rocking, man. Have you ever been to a game live, Chico?
Yeah, I was at what was that, North Dakota State game,
Oh, yeah.
the first game of the season. I was at the first game Coach Prime ran out on the field at Colorado. Who was that against? The first game ever. I forgot who it was against.
Nebraska.
No, I was at the Nebraska game. I was at the Nebraska game. Yep.
It was TCU to Nebraska. Yeah.
And then I was also at Arizona State game at Arizona State and at the Arizona game at Arizona. And I went to those Arizona games because it's a what you call it, a direct flight to go there. So I'm with it. Anytime I have to add another flight, I'm like, man, I'd rather stay at home, dog.
Yeah.
Doing too much now. But yeah, man, post game, that's our post game thoughts, guys. If y'all checking in. I thought we would have Coach Prime, but I'm getting hungry.
A steak as big as your back. Oh man.
About to go take me a shit shower and shave.
Yeah.
And eat me a steak the size of your back. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. Hey man. I thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for coming on. All the super chats like this one right here. International Voice from Miami, Florida, from D Will in the 305. I appreciate you for checking in with your dog. Anybody with any other super chats, thank y'all. Any businesses, any products out there y'all want to promote, you could do it in the super chat, or y'all can hit me up directly and get an official sponsorship package going on. You understand me? Y'all can spend as low as $50 a month and get something, right? $50 a month, you can get something, even if it's just a mention on the morning run.
Right.
Good exposure.
Yeah.
To some places than people that you won't get exposure to any otherwise. Why not do it with us? Spend with us. We appreciate it. Hit me up on the inbox on Instagram, BiggDoggChico on Instagram. Also hit us up on the Morning Run Live on Instagram. Terrence, let them know where they can find you at.
On all social media, it's Terrence Harris _ TerrisHarris _
Well, as soon as we thought we was gonna get up out of here, I guess we got to pump our brakes and bring this plane up from landing because we got Duke Scoop checking in. Duke.
Yo.
What up, Duke?
What's up with
Duke, what's happening, man? Give your thoughts real quick. We've been on for a while giving our thoughts, but you here, so we back on. Talk to us.
Oh no, that's man. Hey man, like you got some stuff to build on. I just think, man, you just gotta run the ball, man. You gotta run the ball on first down too. I don't care what the look is. Sometimes you just gotta say, look, we running the ball and y'all not stopping it. So I think if I'm doing the math correctly, I think they threw the ball around about 65% on first down. You go look play for play, like bro, just run the ball, man. Run the ball. And then clock management at the end kind of got to us too. I think you had a minute and 7 seconds. You got to get more than 5 plays in a minute and 7 seconds for sure.
Yeah.
Awareness.
That's what I was saying. Mismanagement and awareness right there. You leave the game with 2 timeouts. Like, how we leave the game with 2 timeouts when you spend 20 seconds on one play from 38 to 28. From 38 to 18 seconds left in the ball game on that scramble. So you got to find a way, man, to
you gotta have, man. Awareness was on 30 on that one.
Yeah.
So, but
then he tried to get out of bounds to save it, but if you know that you have 2 timeouts, you could have just thrown that ball out.
Man, he went across the field. He could have gave himself up,
and got up and called a timeout.
Man, or gave himself up, and it was a first down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
He ran above. He went past the line of scrimmage to try to get back. It was just like a bad moment. He'll fix it
Yeah.
though. Like I think he got time, but I think I think really like going forward, you got so much to learn from. Like run the ball, man. Trust the running back, man. The running game work, man. 30 carries, 150 yards, 4.8, man. Look, this is another number I saw. Colorado only passed the ball 8 more times than Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech rushed the ball 19 more times than Colorado.
Say that.
Yeah,
That's huge.
Yeah, like that's stat farming. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like
And
it
once
just
again, if you break down those stats once again, Haynes King, 13 of 20 passing, 143 yards, 1 interception. Haynes King, 19 carries, 156 yards rushing, 8.2 yard average, 3 touchdowns for him. Haynes King, the underwear king, should I call him? No Fruit of the Loom on him. Jamal Haynes, 16 of 65. Malachi Hosley, 7 for 47. These numbers are crazy. 6.7 average, 4.1 average, 8.1 average, 17-yard average for Eric Rivers, who had 2 for 34. These numbers are crazy, man, at the end of the day, but you still was in the ball game, and they had 3 turnovers.
Nah, man, like this would have been last year, Colorado would have lost big time. So I ain't as upset. You feel me? Like I'm all right. I'm real low key. I'm cool. You feel me? Like I feel like, and then now you got to watch out. It's a big game coming up, man. Georgia Tech and Clemson. You got to be rooting for Georgia Tech in that game.
Yeah,
because now the better Georgia Tech does, the better it is for Colorado's chances. But as long as Georgia Tech goes out and wins 9-10 games, this ain't no bad loss. And it's the first loss of the season. And now the way things are set up, if you go take one, take it now.
Mm-hmm.
If you go take it,
only lost by 7.
Right.
It's first game of the season, like you said, and you hope that these guys come out and really ball out for the rest of the season to kind of put that under the rug. If you can go and play and pretty much run the table rest of your season, though, that's when it'll really help for you to get hopefully into those to the college playoffs. So here's the schedule for everybody out there that want to see it. Y'all can see that right there. Let us know the games that
it's Delaware, Blue Hens. They only beat Delaware State by 2 touchdowns. You got Houston. Who was that right there? Wyoming.
Wyoming.
I'm looking at the logos like okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
right.
need to be 3-1 going in the beat. September 27. You need to be 3-1.
3-1 going to BYU.
Mm-hmm.
Going into the BYU game.
Yep.
That's gonna be at home.
Right.
Yeah, and that's very doable. Just got to get a win at Houston on the road, which is not a easy place to play at. I played down there. If it's the same field and stadium, shout out to Heineck Williams. I still remember him hitting me over the middle. He was a safety for the Cougars back then. I think I still hurt sometimes when I think about his name. Oh, it caught me over the middle, Dukes. They wouldn't even throw me the ball, Dukes. I'm just running around. He just smacked me, dog. I said, "Damn."
Man, I don't care if you did it, you won them. Hey, I don't care if you got the ball or not. That's what they say. I don't care if you did it, you won them. Okay, I don't care if you got the ball or not. You getting this too, buddy.
That's exactly, man. Big old safety too, dog. Smack me. Damn.
Man, I promised last night. I told Kev, I said, man, somebody get in your area, hit them. I don't care what happened. Hit them anyway.
And they will think about you every time.
Yo, they
might be
remember.
They might be calling your name 20 years. Hey, dude, they might be calling his name 20 years later.
Like Chico ain't forgot that. Yeah, man. Damn. But nah, man. Shoot, Prime is live. All right, shoot. We're gonna check out Prime, man.
You ready?
Yep.
I was waiting on the link. Let me see. Because Unc was supposed to check in live. Let me see if I can find it right here. Got that Buffalo sauce. All right, here we go. We're gonna check in live with Coach Prime. Actually, we got Reggie Hughes first.
I'm so embarrassed, man.
Their volume is so low on this. Why they don't understand it? Change their volume every time we go on here. The volume is too low.
Chico, you mad at everybody.
Their volume too low, dog. Is there a different channel y'all watching the press conference on?
Reggie, you mentioned kind of the motion. That seemed like a big thing early for them with getting wide receivers involved. When you're already keyed in on a quarterback and running back duo that can each carry it, how difficult was
Yeah,
that
it's
early
low
on
on their
to
page.
manage the wideouts as well?
Reggie, I want to ask you about the turnovers early. I know some of them they had some snap issues, things like that. But when you guys get turnovers like that early on, what does that do for the confidence of a defense, especially a new defense? First time you guys are playing together.
Reggie, Harris and Simeon Buffs and SI. It seemed the defense had some more success when you guys were able to keep Haynes King in the pocket. I know you're not on the D line, so you're not holding contain or anything, but collectively, what do you feel is kind of key to doing something like that against a similar offense down the road?
Could you repeat that question one more time?
Yeah, it seemed like when you kept Haynes King in the pocket, the defense had some more success. What's kind of key to doing that against offenses similar to Georgia Tech's?
Offenses like Georgia Tech, I'm not even just gonna say more so of their style of offense, but Haynes King 10, his play style is more so. He's an athletic quarterback, and not to discredit his game as a passer, but we definitely feel like he's better with his legs than he is in the pocket passing as a passing quarterback. So us having him in the pocket and making him throw the ball downfield last year with him having shoulder issues and stuff with his throwing shoulder, like we'll much rather, you know what I'm saying, that be the situation than him beating us with his legs. So him staying in the pocket was it's a good thing for us as a defense, the way we game planned this. We wanted him to throw the ball.
Reggie over here, Adam Rittenberg with ESPN. You guys talked a lot about this summer about wanting to play a different way, be a little bit more physical overall as a team. Where do you feel like you guys are at defensively in reaching that goal, and how much of an evolution is it?
I feel like we at a good pace, inclining to be the defense that we want. We're not quite there yet. It's really more so execution with us, because you know what I'm saying, we got aggressive play style players on our defense. We play fast, we get after it. It's just executing situation, man. You know what I'm saying? That stuff like that, it shows up later in the game. Yes, sir.
Anything else for Reggie? All right, thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.
Okay, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Way to go, Rich. Uh-oh. Want to say way to go, Reggie Hughes. Yeah, they got to get some things straight on their end when they're presenting the post game, dog. Can hardly hear him. Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat because I'm still human. I've been on this thing for the last 3 hours and 30 minutes. I was waiting on Coach Prime, waiting on Uncle Neely. If they pop on, then I'll pop back on. Other than that, throwing the deuces up. You on mute, Deuce. What you say?
You said you've been on that thing for how long?
I've been recording on the camera, on the screen, on this computer for the last 3 hours.
Oh, okay. All right.
Look at Terrence. Wow, man. Oh, man. Hey, man, y'all have a great day. I'm getting up and about to here. Peace of the day. Help us with easy. Yeah, y'all.